Hello, everybody. Dr. Lisa Thompson here of drlisamthompson.com, coming to you from my home office outside of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Welcome to another edition of The Doctor Is In Live. So excited to be here with you today. Sorry it took me a little longer to get on. I had some connection issues, but I'm really excited to be here because I'm going to share with you today how to structure and make money off of a how-to blog post. This is going to be really exciting for a lot of you because how-to blog posts are really your bread and butter when it comes to making money online, because this is the type of blog post that establishes you as the authority and expert in the marketplace. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down all of the components you need to make a how-to blog post that is going to make you money. And once you know this skill, you can virtually apply it to almost any product or service that you offer. So as we wait for people to come on, what I want you to do is click in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. That is the notification button. And when you do, Facebook is going to let you know when I'm going live, which is every Monday through Friday, 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, 1:30 Pacific. And then when you do come on, make sure you tell me your name and where you're from so I can give you a shout out and we can interact in real time. So what we're going to talk about today is how to make money with a how-to blog post. Now, the biggest challenge that I see a lot of marketers have, and I did this too, I'm guilty of this as well, when we create a how-to blog post, is typically the vehicle that we use is video. And there's nothing wrong with video. We go in there and we create a tutorial. We tell people the steps involved, why they're so important, and we lay everything out. Now, you can have the most beautifully produced, content-rich, value-packed video tutorial on how to do something. But here's the challenge. Nobody can find it. And why is that? A lot of times when people put video into a blog, they don't have enough text. You see, Google has a text minimum so that it can find your content when you put your keywords in there and do a few other optimization tweaks. And we're not going to be talking about those in this session today. But what we're going to be talking about is how to set the structure up. And if you have the structure set up correctly, everything is going to fall into place. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're picking a product or a service that has how-to steps involved that is going to solve a particular problem of your market. Now, when you do this type of how-to post, you don't want to have no more than 7 steps. Ideally, 5 to 7. Keep it more around 5. If it becomes too difficult, people are going to tune out. So we're going to model this based off of how we would look at instructions when we have to assemble something. Do you ever remember going to IKEA or going to another store and you had to assemble a piece of furniture, or you went and bought a piece of software and you had to install it on your computer, or you purchased like a wireless device? You can configure your wireless and your Wi-Fi network in your home, and they had all these instructions. That's how we're going to be structuring this, but we're going to put our own unique take on it. And this is how it's going to differentiate us from the competition, and it's going to elevate us as the credible expert. So what you're going to do is the first part is an introduction. And the introduction is going to be what's called your anticipatory set. That sounds like a real fancy term. And this is something that I learned yesterday when I was reading through a blog post by my good friend Larry Hochman at nomoreholdingback.com. He is the spouse of Diane Hochman. He was a guidance counselor in school, and he teaches, okay, and he teaches with teachers. And one of the things that he talks about that a lot of teachers do when they do a lesson is called anticipatory set. And basically, you're setting the table. You're telling people what they are going to learn, what they're going to expect from you. See, in this name of the game, when you are marketing, you have to market yourself as the authority and expert and what they're going to be getting when you are teaching them. So your first paragraph is going to be along the lines of, you're going to frame a question, are you suffering from XYZ? Well, in today's post, I'm going to show you some simple steps how to solve XYZ with ABC. Okay? You're setting the table. Then what you're going to do is we're going to put some text into it. You're going to have a subheading. Google loves subheadings, okay? You're going to have a subheading that says step 1. Below the subheading, you're going to have text. And that text is going to be involving 2 key factors. Number 1, the step involved. Number 2, why it is important that you do it, the thought process and rationale behind it. And number 3, you're going to have an image showing that step. What this does, okay, is you are now positioning yourself as the expert. People are going to read through. They're going to understand what it is and why it's important, and then they're going to see a screenshot of that step. Now, it's very important when you are doing these types of steps to keep your instructions for each step under 300 words. This is when Google is looking at your blog content, they want section headings for every 300 words. Okay, so typically when you're doing instructions, you're not going to be going over 300 words per section. Typically that doesn't happen, but you want to make sure that it is under 300 words. And then basically you're going to repeat that step for each of the steps. So you're going to have step 2 with a statement of what they have to do and why they have to do it with an image. You keep doing that until you get to the very bottom, and now you're going to say, have another subheading, and you're going to say, wasn't that helpful? Now throughout this, you want to make sure you're putting your keywords interspersed so Google knows what the topic of your blog post is, so that it can be put in the search engines, and the keywords are what your market is typing in. Then what you're going to do is you're going to say, watch over my shoulder as we see putting this together in a video. Then you're going to show the video at the bottom. Now the cool thing when you do this is now your video excuse me, is going to be compressed. See, in the past when you would do a how-to video, it would go because you're stating what they have to do, why they have to do it, all within the video. And sometimes those how-to videos can go 5 minutes or longer. Now, when you put all the instructions, what they have to do, why they have to do it in written form, then you have the video. What that's going to do now for you is that your video is now going to be much shorter. And then they can see all of the steps happening in action. And when this happens, you are being respectful of your readers' time, because you're going to have readers who can go through content very quickly. They can read very quickly. They can look at images and get the idea of it and then go right to the video if they need to. Okay? Remember, the most important commodity that your market has is time. And a lot of times time is going to take precedence over money. So if you are putting out how-to content that's showing them how to do things that save time and are respectful of their time, you're going to have a greater chance of converting them into customers very, very quickly. Okay, and then after the video, what you're going to do is now you're going to hit them with a call to action. So if you're doing a product demonstration, if you're an affiliate for a product, this is perfect. Then you're going to say, well, I just started using this product for the last couple of weeks. They have introductory pricing right now. To learn more information about this product and see if you still qualify for introductory pricing, click here. See, this is very powerful when you're doing this with a product, especially a product you're an affiliate of, because a lot of times when people go and they look at a sales video of a product, they're going to be thinking, well, yeah, but, you know, because usually it is the owner that's putting together the sales video, and they'll walk you through and show you a live demo. And a lot of people think, well, they've done it so many times, it's easy for them. What about for me? Does it work? Will it work for me? And can I do it? Those are the 3 questions that are always going through your prospect's thinking process, all right? So if you're out there and you're showing them how to do it and you just got started, this is third-party validation. And they're going to be sitting there going, aha, now I get it. And if they see you doing it and they think, if you can do it, I can do it, and they're going to be more than likely to purchase the product from you. See how easy that is? And I want to leave you with one other quick thing that you need to do when you are doing this type of product. It is in the sidebar, the right-hand corner of your screen, all right? You want to have what's called a low trip offer, or a low ticket item that you're going to offer, which is under $50. And this type of, what I showed you here with this type of blog post layout, is perfect for the low ticket items. Because remember, if your people are first learning about who you are, they're going to be buying on price first. And if they like the value you're giving them, they're going to come back and they're going to spend more, and they're going to go up to higher ticket. Okay, so here are some examples of some great ways to set up some how-to blog posts. Autoresponders, especially the autoresponder that you're using. Typically, autoresponders have introductory offers, like Aweber does penny pricing for 30 days. GetResponse does a 30-day offer. You can do something like that. Have that in the upper right-hand corner of your screen below your free lead magnet giveaway. The other thing you are really good at, that this does really well with, is how to do paid Facebook advertising, like setting up a likes campaign, how to set up your Facebook Live, how to set up your Facebook fan page, how to set up your Twitter profile, how to write a blog post. Okay, see what all these ideas that I'm rolling off here. How to, some recipes, how to make a great chocolate smoothie with your weight loss shake that you're promoting. Okay, see that all these ideas I'm rolling off? They're very, very easy to do. And that's what I want you to be looking at as well, is kind of brainstorm ideas with this how-to content. Remember, this is your bread and butter. So if you have this optimized correctly, okay, what's going to happen is, number one, your content's going to be seen by Google. The fact that you're stating the rationale behind each step is going to show that your content is unique, relevant, and engaging to the point where people are going to leave comments, they're going to opt in, and they're going to buy from you, which is ultimately what we want. So keep this in mind. Make sure you save this Facebook Live and watch it over and over again so that you understand all of these concepts that I'm teaching you here. Did you get value today? Leave a comment and share. Make sure you get on my list at workwithdrlisathompson.com. And then I always am emailing my list every single day when I come out with new material, blog posts, any new products that I have found that can help you build your business. And if you need more help with learning how to structure your blog, reach out to me, and I do have a coaching program available that can help you with just that. So thank you so much for watching today's show, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.